Centenary celebrations at Fort Hare University in Alice start out as the near-perfect occasion. Some ministers and VIP guests make their way through the campus to the sports complex where the ceremony will be held.
The university stands out as a university that's produced quite a number of leaders of post-colonial Africa, and thus I think played a very important role in preparing a rung of leadership.
This is where knowledge was disseminated to young people who have now playing a critical role in ensuring that this African continent is what it is today.
When I go to the lecture halls, I feel the history of the institution. So that's sharing, and I'm sure the Chancellor of the university, when he welcomes people, is going to talk about that history of the university.
But the mood inside the hall is hardly that of the rest of campus.
You can watch them celebrating their own events, own ineffectual needs. This seminar is not even important to us. All those people who are being celebrated, they're all dead. And it's all part of the history now. Like, this seminar thing is not even for South Africa. It's not even for us as students. They're pushing their own agendas while we are hungry. How can it be that? How can they do that to us?
Students march around campus, singing and cheering. Eventually they come too close to the celebration venue, running straight into a police blockade. It isn't long before the order is given to disperse. Fed up, students close the main gate, refusing to allow anyone in or out.
Students are protesting for what we left from Fees Must Fall. The issues of increment of residences that we were fighting for last year, it's clear we had a month striking for those residences. The university decided to increase their residences.
But the act goes seemingly unnoticed by President Zuma and his Zimbabwean counterpart Robert Mugabe, who continue their address to an applauding crowd.
Despite its imperfections or its challenges, the University of Fort Hare occupied a preeminent role in the educational landscape for black people in the first half of the 20th century. And this university certainly had a great impact in the development of African nationalism in the continent.
The University of Fort Hare became the cradle of nationalist movements on the continent in general, and Southern Africa in particular. The university played a critical role in shaping the political consciousness of young African nationalists such as the late Oliver Tambo, Nelson Mandela and others.
As things wrap up with the two presidents, the students' mood has all but changed. They stand outside, shouting slurs and singing anti-Zuma songs. Management has avoided having to address these students today, but students say that these 100 years have been years of struggle, and this is only the beginning of theirs.